Okay, hello guys, and welcome to my System Shock 2 Let's Play. System Shock 2, as you may or may not know, is a 1999 immersive sim of the cyberpunk aesthetic. It's my favorite game of all time, and yeah, I'm gonna be replaying it for I don't know like how many times I've played it already, but I'm gonna replay it, and I'm gonna play this game as I normally play it, like I'm not gonna try and do anything different because I want to do narration as well, and it could get a little muddled up. It could be confusing for me. So yeah, right off the bat, I'd like to tell you guys that this is a pretty old game, and it had dated graphics even for 1999 standards. So yeah, bear with me as we go through this. So I've put in a couple of mods to make it look prettier, but cutscenes and all should still be ugly. This game will have a lot of a huge part of me explaining stuff, and we'll go through every single game mechanic and so on and so forth. So yeah, so we'll be playing in hard difficulty just to give me a bit of a easier time. I usually play in impossible, but I'm gonna be narrating, so I need hard. There is a cutscene over here which I skipped just for the sake of this. But essentially, the cutscene talks about the first game, which is System Shock 1. The protagonist was a hacker who defeated this rogue AI known as
Welcome
Shodan.
to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
Yeah, so it's a pretty old game. You can see through these graphics. So I can climb stuff. Yeah. So
Step
uh,
into the grav shafts to proceed to the street level recruitment.
So this game is an immersive sim, which means every single thing is like every like game mechanics, how the game functions is inspired from D&D, and that's Dungeons and Dragons for anyone who doesn't know. So which means that there is a lot of customization in the character, and it leads to some interesting gameplay options. For example, you can keep improving your character speed to the point where it's faster than any projectile. So yeah, that is not a bug, that's a feature. That's how immersive sims usually go about things. Yeah, it's pretty simple, and this area is just an introduction to make you understand how to walk and stuff.
Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go to the basic training center. Done with basic training, proceed to the advanced training area.
So even at these posters, you can see the three branches of the military, which we can join. We can join one of them. So basic training will teach you how to move and shoot. Advanced training will teach you how to take inventory and stuff. It's not really important for me, so I'm gonna skip all of that. You can skip can skip intro sequences and cutscenes and all. That's one of the beauties of playing an older game. So you can choose the navy, which focuses more on hacking into things and basically tech related things like maintenance and repair. Marines focus more on heavy weapons, and you have oversea, which focuses on a completely different stat called psionics, which lets you it gives you a lot of utility options. So if you take one of these branches of the military, you kind of keep your focus on that, but you can also like focus slightly on other things, so you can mix between two branches of the military while keeping the main branch in focus. So since it's based off D&D, Navy can be considered to be the bard slash rogue type. Marines can be considered to be the warriors, and OSA can be considered as wizards or warlocks or so on and so forth. So yeah, we're just gonna skip
If
all of the
you've
training.
completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced. Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. The shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station, where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
So, how I usually play is I play OSA with some stats given to hacking, which means I play a mix of OSA and Navy. You can actually mix between any of these, but with OSA, I feel like it's important to mix with one of them. You can't go a pure OSA angle and expect to survive long. All the skills from Navy are very important, but OSA does provide a lot of utility, which is why I go there. Because of this, I won't be investing in heavy weapons at all. I'll mostly be sticking to my shotgun, pistol, and laser gun. Yeah. I'm gonna skip this cutscene because it's just you being shipped off to the next area.
The OSA welcomes you to Orbital Station Chunlo. Ready yourself to feel the limitations of your mind slipping away. We will guide your path over the next 4 years. The shuttle bays at the center of the station will ferry you to your next stage of growth. When you've chosen, head into the appropriate shuttle bay. Get ready to learn things you've never imagined.
So basically, I could have skipped that entire dialogue and went right through to the next area, but I stayed behind because I just want to listen and I want to let you guys listen. So how this game chooses your first couple of stats is you'll basically be sent into these areas where you'll basically be in front of these. Let's see. Wait, one second. Pay attention to that window. Okay, you. These 3 doors are open to you, and going through each door will mean that you're training in one aspect. So it will upgrade any one of your skills or something like that, or a couple of skills, and you can actually choose what you want right from the get-go to start off the game.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Runang await you. A year in The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Runang.
Yeah, it's just you being shipped off. So now I have second tier neural capacity, which I will get to later once we can upgrade our stats further. I have cryokinesis, which is a projectile weapon, and I have kinetic redirection, which basically is telekinesis. Yeah, pay attention to this window.
Your body, Dr. Chandris, your body has been neglected in your training of your mind.
So what I could have gotten in those 3 choices were 2 in psionics, 1 in research, or 2 in endurance. Research, it will be important later on in the game, but by that time you can actually get your own research points, so it's not really necessary. Psionics is important, but this early on in the game and with like the difficulty in hard, you should use all the endurance you can get. Later on you can upgrade your psionics, so it doesn't really matter, but having endurance early game can really improve your chances, especially when you don't have many weapons as options. Now pay attention. Alla papalla palagria macarena, the Roberta papalla lagria cosapena. Alla papalla palagria macarena, macarena. Yeah, that's how old the game is. This guy will keep dancing the Macarena over and over again. That's scary. Okay.
Many in the grand acts of political terrorism and corporate coercion disturb
So I got 1 in strength, which is good, 1 in agility, which is good, 1 in cybernetic affinity, which is good. All of these stats are good. Psychogenic ability just means that I'll be able to increase my agility temporarily, which is very useful, especially early on in the game. So yeah, this is that. Now the game actually starts. So the story is that the Von Braun is a craft which is the first like fast and light craft, and we the soldier are supposed to accompany, yeah, accompany the Von Braun in its research. So the soldiers or the military enters the UN and military enters the Von Braun through the craft known as the Rickenbacker. So this is 5 months after we landed. We are still in cryogenic sleep, and apparently things have taken over. That's our character. His name is Goggles. Yeah, and you'll see that the graphics is really bad, but that's just for the cutscene. Trust me, the game's graphics is better, much better, because of all the mods that placed in.
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the computer ops staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now.
So I won't be talking too much about the plot until we reach Deck 4. So yeah, I will be talking about the game mechanics and how the upgrades work and stuff, and I'll be giving overall narration, but like and commentary. But yeah, until we reach Deck 4, nothing.
Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable, dude. Move! Take cover! The entire sector is depressurizing and the blue vacuum shield won't last long. Get through a secure airlock before you're sucked into space. Move it!
This is a reference, by the way. Tell me if you get that reference. So these are the improved character models from the mods. So these are your main antagonists. They're called hybrids.
Warning. Decompression event imminent. Please move immediately to cryo recovery B. Decompression event imminent.
So that voice is Xerxes, which is the AI that controls this ship.
Great. Gotta change the access codes out of Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
So pressing T can make you listen to audio logs, which Bioshock always gets credited for, because you don't have to read through notes all the time. But System Shock 2 did it before that.
Good. You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules. You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room. One for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
Okay, so basically, yeah. Now, this game, I really enjoyed that like first part of the game where I had to run through and all, because there isn't really any tension. Like you can take as much time as you want. This game is actually pretty like there are no time constraints whatsoever in this game. So you can take that first section very slowly, in your own pace. But it teaches you one thing quickly. Because of the urgency, you're like advised to immediately check out the inventory, click on the item, drag it to your inventory, or like and then like run up, equip the wrench, hit the table, go up the ladder, press the buttons, listen to an audio log, press the code, all of that. You're told to do that with a sense of urgency, and it sort of enforces that the simple skill of looking at inventory is something which you have to speed up, because the inventory in this game is pretty clunky. The clunkiness is the reason why we have this thing, what, Bioshock completely getting rid of the inventory system. Actually, if you take the like some of the combat mechanics and then inventory and customization, and you remove that, you basically get Bioshock, but with like a cyberpunk aesthetic instead of a steampunk aesthetic. Dead Space was also very close to like that. Both Dead Space and Bioshock was supposed to be System Shock 3, but Dead Space went more into the horror genre, which didn't really pan out, in my opinion. While Bioshock, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I'm a hardcore System Shock fan, I can't understand why Bioshock is so well appreciated. Stuff from this game, System Shock 2, is there in almost like every major gaming franchise. So like you have Deus Ex, which came out I think the year after this game came out, so in 2000. And Deus Ex, especially the inventory system, borrows a lot from System Shock. You have the aforementioned Bioshock and Dead Space. Then you have let's see, you have Prey, which is a horror game which came out a couple of years ago, and most probably Cyberpunk, the game with Keanu Reeves, will be of this genre because of the amount of customization that is available, and the amount of like yeah, basically. So okay, so this game has two kinds of currency. You have your nanites, and you have your cyber modules. Nanites are used to buy objects in the game, like ammo or health hypos or so on and so forth, while cyber modules are used to upgrade your psionics, or basically any stat really. For now, I am going to use it to upgrade my psionics. You have these upgrade stations which can upgrade your stats. These will upgrade your direct stats, the stats which you can view in your MFD. You can upgrade your strength, endurance, psionics, agility, or cyber. You can actually like pause and read what those are. Like in short, strength improves your inventory space and your melee damage. Endurance increases your health. Psionics increases the amount of this psionic stat that we have. So whenever we use a psionics utility, we actually lose points from this, and this increases the maximum level of that. It also increases the damage. Agility increases your speed, and you can maximize this for amazing things. Cyber increases your success rate with hacking and modifying and repairing and so on and so forth. You also have tech. So tech related skills like hacking, repairing, modifying, maintaining, and researching are all skills that can be improved over time. You can also get softwares from different places that will help in each of these attributes to improve your chances, because there is a whole mini game whenever you hack something. These are your weapons. You can check out combat things here. So standard means your pistols and your shotguns and so on and so forth. Energy means laser pistols, EMP grenades, and my favorite melee weapon, the laser rapier. And heavy means like heavy weapons like grenade launchers and rocket launchers and so on and so forth. So because I'm focusing more into cyber and psionics, I'll only be investing points in standard and energy, which means by the end of the game I'll have the laser rapier, the laser pistol, the shotgun, and the normal pistol. Those will be the weapons that I will have. You can actually like upgrade your heavy, get all the weapons you need, but I'm not going to do that. There is also supposed to be an exotic which comes in I guess later on in the game, and there are a couple of weapons which aren't really man-made. They're like alien weapons, which you need your exotic stat for. So this is psionics. So psionics, like each of these tiers of neural capacity improves your psionics points, while they also give access to different utility options. So right now my options are cryokinesis, psychogenic agility, which improves my speed. Cryokinesis is a projectile, and kinetic redirection, which is telekinesis. I'll use this pretty early on just to show you guys. I have unlocked the second tier, which means I can unlock any of these. So yeah, you can read these, but like I know which ones I need. And for now, most important thing for me would be psychogenic strength, because I can improve my strength stat, which means I can deal more damage. I think I have 2 left, right? Yeah, 2 psi modules left. So again, you're supposed to like listen to all of the audio logs, but I know where most of the things are because I play the game sometimes. There is no audio log that will tell you what the code for this one is, but that's the code. So I got a couple of speed booster hypos, which will improve my speed for a short duration of time. I also have a brawn booster, which will temporarily increase my strength stat, and the longer I have it equipped, the longer I'll have this strength stat boost, which means I'll get more inventory and stuff. But my inventory seems decent at the point, and this thing runs out of charge, so I'm not going to be using that, at least for now. Another Siam. If you didn't pick Oversay, that's your chance. Ooh. So I could fall here, or I could jump over to that bar, then jump again and collect those 2 things. That's a speed booster hypo and some ammo. But since I am using a psionics character, I can do that. Basically any object I need, I can do that. But as you can see, I've lost a couple of psi points, which, I mean, yeah, it's worth it because you get ammo really early on. Yeah, I'm used to that explosion. So I got a psi hypo, which again boosts my psi, and I got some rifle shots. So the way this game does exposition is that it just tells you that because you have a cybernetic rig, which gives you all of these stats, which basically lets you, like do these crazy things. Because of that, you can also sense the cybernetic rigs of people who passed away. So this is the thing.
Can somebody let me out? I can't find my card. Please, let me out of here.
Yeah, so we have unlocked this and we can start. So I'm gonna save now because at this stage of the game, enemies can kill me in 2 hits. Saw that hybrid just run by. Can I wait for that hybrid? Okay, so the music starts the moment I enter.
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
Okay, so yeah, I forgot that I wasn't playing on Impossible. In Impossible, your health with those first 2 points of endurance would be 16, and as you can see, since mine is 32 at the time, 1 hit from that hybrid did 10 damage. So I could have died in 2 hits if I were playing on Impossible. I can take 3 hits now, but yeah. So there are a lot of different items in this game. All of these. This is booze, liquor, and what liquor does is it heals you for 1 health, but it reduces your psi by 1 also. So I have a tendency to just get rid of any liquor I have, because again, like I'm a psi-based character. Every enemy you defeat has an inventory. You can move items from it, and yeah, enemies respawn. So I can't hack anything at the moment because I need a hack skill, which I will probably get soon. Which will probably be one of the first things I get. I have to destroy the camera because if the camera gets triggered, enemies just keep spawning.
Damn. The power outage has also taken out access to this bulkhead. It's the only way to get to the medical subsection. Pick up the battery from the floor and find a recharger. The one you used before is in hard vacuum now, I'm afraid, but there should be another one on this deck. Once you get the battery recharged, place it in the auxiliary override.
Okay, so by the way, one of my favorite moments in the game is her delivery of "damn." It's like it's so plain. I love it. Yeah. So one second.
That insipid computer Xerxes has shut down the elevator as well. You can transfer power to the engine core on deck 1, which will get the elevator up and running again. But you can't use the elevator to get down there. Wait. There's some kind of maintenance access right on this hallway. You can use it to reach deck 1. However, it's locked, and Xerxes is hiding the passcode from me. Dr. Watts should have the code. He's probably in the crew subsection. Grassi has the key to get in there, but he's in the medical subsection, probably near the biopsy lab. Now get to the medical subsection and find Grassi.
Okay, so the entire point of this part of the game called the first level, it's called MedSci, and yeah, the naming convention. This game's like level naming convention is directly ripped off and taken into Dead Space, which is one of the things that really annoyed me, because yeah, for most people it is like, wow, it's so scientific and so crazy, and I'm like, they just told it. So the whole point is, I'm supposed to go to this. I'm supposed to charge the battery which we collected, battery here. I'm supposed to charge it over here, somewhere over here. So I have to explore a lot, get it over here, come back, place it in here, go into the crew section, reach the captain, get his access code, come back and enter this engineering maintenance shaft. So this whole expedition, this first level, is so that you can get the code for this maintenance shaft. That's the code for the maintenance shaft. So yeah, so this is usually what speedrunners do. They just skip this entire section, maximize the speed with the psionic speed boost and the speed boost high boost, and they just run into the maintenance shaft. They just skip this level altogether. I won't be doing that. I'll actually play through the game. I'm just saying that this game allows you to do that. It's really a like if you know the game, then you won't have any trouble playing it. So I'll boost one of my stats. Let's see if I can get hack, because just by unlocking that, I've gotten a couple of modules. I need 13. Sad. So yeah, I'll go in and we'll explore. We won't be going there. We'll be exploring. So yeah, this is like your only projectile weapon at the time, and it quickly runs out.
Xerxes has control of the ship's security system. Avoid or destroy any security cameras you see. You can hack security computers to power down the cameras too, if you're good enough. But don't botch the job, or you'll set off the alarm yourself. Your corpse is useless to me.
So if you guys remember, that is the path through which we just came. That's the little thing I hidden, and this is where the zombie like hybrid guy shot this lady down. Oh, wait, the mods aren't here. Damn. Okay, so the mod for character models hasn't been placed. Okay. I don't know. I don't remember modding. Yeah, but the weapons mods have changed. Like, see, this is much better than what it used to look like. So yeah, let's do some exploration. If I remember correctly, there is a hybrid and a monkey in here. That went well. Okay, I didn't expect that to go so smoothly. Okay, or another med hypo. Yeah, we're basically exploring at this point. Like another med hypo. You have a shop here, and you can hack this to get like cheaper products or like different products. Okay. I can. These are exploding barrels. And I can do that. So because of how the game works, it's very hard to like go down ladders and stuff. The game itself doesn't know. Okay, huh? Okay, I didn't take fall damage. So that's one of the benefits of having higher agility, I guess. You take less fall damage, but your agility can go so high that you can get hurt from hitting a wall. So there are two sides to every coin. This is an unbreakable window. I think that leads to medical. Yeah. So I can't go here right now because I don't have the research and development sector access card. Yeah, this is back where we were. It's over here. We can't really go in here. But yeah, we went through this area and we checked. Many people say that the music in this game is bad. I actually like the music. You can also listen to audio logs.
The lab monkeys have been acting strangely. Nurse Lesser picked one out of a cage to be brought in for vivisection, and the rest of them, I mean the entire group, stood up on their legs and howled. This wasn't just a random display. It was a protest.
So the research in this game basically lets you use certain alien weapons, and it also allows you to research your opponents such that you can do more damage. So every single enemy type can be researched, and your effectiveness can be improved. Bioshock also uses the same exact thing, except instead of a research stat altogether, they give you a camera and you can take photos and stuff. But again, like I'm like, that's just a worse version of System Shock, right? Yeah. Chemical storeroom, very important. In fact, I'll go there
Each deck
first.
has a chemical storeroom where you can find the resources you need to research the artifacts you'll find around the ship. Don't try to carry around all the chemicals at once. It's impractical and unnecessary. Your research software will tell you what chemicals it needs and when.
So when you're researching, like enemies and all in the game, your research software will tell you what chemicals you need. So you might need some, like, say californicum or iridium or fermium. Why is it called fermium? Iron. like barium, antimony, so on and so forth. Wait, fermium. Sorry, why did I say? Yeah, FR is okay. Okay, leave it. I don't remember anything. Sorry. Yeah. So this will basically tell you what chemicals are in which section. So whenever you're researching, you may have to do a lot of backtracking just to get to the chemical storerooms and stuff, which actually really improves the experience. So I'm gonna use my Psi Hypo, because why not? So how healing works is it slowly builds up over time. But yeah. So this is where we will have to go. Like this area. But it's dangerous. You'll understand why soon, but yeah, it's dangerous. So whatever we do, we have to do fast. I'm trying to climb up this crate. I picked up the Psi Hypo, okay. So since I don't have any stats in standard, I can't actually equip my pistol. Maybe I'll take that first, who knows.
This is Xerxes. Remember, the unauthorized usage of firearms on the bomb crawl is a Class 3 infraction.
I can skip that turret altogether. You good? So yeah, I have charged the batteries and now I can go ahead. Don't worry, the music will start up again pretty soon. So that is supposed to be a physical representation of Xerxes. It's very similar to the AI that was in System Shock 1, which is called Shodan. Oh.
This is Xerxes. Please report any unauthorized database interactions.
Somebody's hacked into this thing again. I'm gonna tell Delacroix.
Smooth operation is everybody's responsibility.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
So yeah, you need a huge hack skill for this. I have two pistols and pistols do degrade over time, which is why I'm keeping both pistols even though I'm losing inventory.
I've been unable to get in touch with Delacroix. This place is falling apart. Members of my team keep disappearing. The leaks in the venting shaft shorted out the primary access channel, and that means we'll all be on auxiliary power until we can get it back up. That means all the lifts are out. Marie, where the hell are
you? Yeah. I didn't expect a shotgun hybrid to come up here so early in the game, but okay. So yeah, that's kind of how the game works. Which means I have to load the save, which means I have to go back. A lot of backtracking to do, but we'll do it. I'll come back to this exact spot when yeah. By the time we start the second episode, I'll be back where I was, out of the progress here, and yeah, we'll start up again. So yeah, that's one glimpse into System Shock 2. Ends with me. First episode ends with me dying. I feel like that's a good way to go through the game. And yeah, please do like, share, subscribe, comment. I don't know, whatever else. And thank you guys, and have a nice day.